What is up, my honeys? It is KBC and I'm back with yet another video. So in today's video, this video is titled Why Men Are So Concerned About Modern Women. I'm gonna debunk some more manospheric lies in this video. So if you like this sort of content, like, comment, share the video, and let's get started. I hope y'all enjoy. Now, let's talk about this, y'all, because I have been one of those people where, because I have made videos about Kevin Samuels and different people out the manosphere, these dudes, they constantly come at you with the blanket statement of, oh, modern women this, modern women that, and it's kind of like they're indoctrinated to kind of view every woman as a modern woman. Why are they so concerned about these so-called modern women, right? So, ladies, have y'all ever dealt with a dude that has a baby mama, but they'll swear up and down that their baby mama ain't this, she ain't that, she ain't this? Why do they do that? Anybody who knows is any type of woman that a man constantly talks about to you is who he's actually trying to get, but mad that that woman is not interested in him or does not really care about him. Now, these men are going through a lot of things right now. Number one, their so-called godfather is off of the map, right? All these other dudes, and people trying to fill his spot is not working. So they're going through a lot of things, right? Kevin Samuels kind of was their outlet to so-called have a voice and to speak out, whatever. Their voice to really speak out and really get revenge at the so-called modern woman. Why do they want revenge against the so-called modern woman? Because these are women, a lot of the times, that they cannot get. I don't know if y'all know, but they cannot get. So the woman that they cannot get, they constantly talk about. Because I'm going to tell y'all, this how I'm going to bust out the fact that they are obsessed with the modern woman. Because they cannot get that woman, right? So, you hear them all the time. They know everything the modern woman do. They know about that F-R-E-E. They know all about the Cardi B's, the Sweeties, all of the women that... Honestly, if you're a real righteous man, would you be concerned about women on Instagram that's twerking and all that other stuff? Like, your timeline is conducive to what you are viewing, right? Even on YouTube. If you on YouTube looking up tiny homes and building land and, black love and, y'all know I don't like to call people black, but y'all get what I'm saying. And you focusing on righteous things, your timeline gonna be and what come down your YouTube is gonna start being conducive, or the algorithm is gonna start suggesting more content like that. But if you cap pretending that you ain't looking at them girls that's clapping them cheeks and the rest of that online, of course you're gonna constantly see women like that on your timeline. Now, how do I know this? I actually put this to the test. I stopped following, like a long time ago, celebrity like women. I don't follow them hair pages that suggest them lace wigs. I don't follow none of that. So I follow like on the thing, natural hair pages, biblical pages, like people that post Israelite content. And now my Instagram is conducive of that, right? It's suggesting that. These men, that's how you know these men that complain about these modern women are capped, because they could tell you everything the modern woman is doing, yet they claim they don't want that type of woman, but they could tell you everything that type of woman is doing. You're obsessed with that type of woman, and you're mad that those type of women do not want you. And I'm gonna tell you, it's a lot of things that go into that. They used to brag back in the day. Y'all notice they still do now. Some of these delusional dudes, and it's definitely a strong level of delusion. They used to brag about, the non-melanated woman, the woman of no color, they submissive. They want us. Remember the melanated dudes used to pop that? Now them girls on TikTok, the so-called preferences on TikTok, talking about how they're really not interested in them like that. They really don't feel them like that. They are considering these dudes. It's not a what the lady said in the video. The lady that's a woman of no color. She said, I don't know, y'all seen the video where that lady came out and said that there's really not a badge of honor to date a so-called melanated man, especially in this capitalist society where, according to the world, cash rules everything around me. Get the money. Dollar bill, y'all. So they know they don't have that. But they sit online and look at these women and they fetishize these women that they know don't want them. They know they're not in that tax bracket. They know that they're not into, you know how Floyd Mayweather hit Nelly with Miss Jackson when he was messing with Miss Jackson. She accustomed to a lifestyle. Basically, that's what these women is telling them. They like literally saying they don't really rock with them like that, but yet they covet those women hardcore. But they'll sit up and down and try to complain about, oh, it ain't no good women, it ain't this, and women don't want to be submissive. When the problem that they're having is they're not looking at the women that are traditional because they don't want that. They wicked. These men today, not all brothers, because I don't want nobody in the comment section with their silliness. I'm talking about righteous brothers. This ain't going to apply to you. But these men that pretend to be righteous, or these men that they try to so-called have moral values to pop that stupid stuff they want to pop about melanated women online, when really they're all about the modern woman. The modern woman is just not about them. They want, oh, why is she, these women, all they want is bags and to be just do shopping sprees. Yeah. And they have the right to do that. Those women, they don't want to work. They want to be taken care of. They're not looking at you and your dustiness that cannot provide the rich lifestyle they want. So why are you over there? Why do you continue to set yourself up for delusion and failure? And then two will sit around and look at the average woman, or, you know, just regular woman, because there's women also who they're successful and they understand that their melanated counterpart, because obviously, y'all, let's just be honest with it. As a melanated woman, you're going to understand what's going on in society and what's going on with your melanated counterpart, right? I'm not one of those women that I don't sit up here and bash melanated men and all the rest of that stuff, because I clearly know what the Most High Yah said in the Torah, what will be going on with these men. And you know, it's still, like I said, I still encounter righteous brothers, but it's just my focus is not on the unrighteous brothers. You feel what I'm saying? When it comes to things like dating and all that other stuff, because it's like, I know that the world is going to be in a reckless state as of right now. So the way I look at it is like, you know, it saddens you when you see your people in general, because I don't even care if it's man or woman. I'm not in support of no modern woman or, you know, that lifestyle of that, because I know what the road leads to with that. But at the end of the day, those people have free will to do what they want to do. And I feel like I'm calling it out, because you got brothers sitting online making it like, oh, all women today are modern women and this, when they're not being real. They're delusional. They want those women that don't want them. They want those women that's FREE twerking outside with their ratchet A friend. They want that. They trying to lie to you like they don't want that. They want, and I'm gonna tell you, they try to clown the melanated girls that is outside doing that, but and say, oh, that's so trashy or so whatever. But will go in a heartbeat and get a non-woman of color that's doing the same darn things, emulating that ratchet culture. They will do it. Please, in the comment section, if you know what I'm talking about, leave it in the comment section below. You know I'm telling the truth about this. Let me give y'all an example, because this is not even limited to, you know, Israelite men or so-called black men, so-called, you know, African American, whatever you want to call it, right? Because we know we don't get into the bywords. Go to a channel, because you can see it all over this channel right here. Go to a channel on YouTube called Catfished, and it's a video, and it says, "Help, my husband is leaving me for a romance, like a romance scheme," right? So it's right here. You can see, look at that right there, that video right there. And you can see this is the couple right here, where it's a older couple, and this man is online coveting this young lady right here. Like, somebody is using this lady's picture. She's like a, you know, an adult kind of content person, you know, like only, you know, the only pages and all that. She got that type of content out there. If you a righteous man, you wouldn't even be looking at this type of content. But mind you, this is a married man, right? He's older. His wife is in the same age range as him. They've been together 15 years plus. He online in the metaverse looking at a woman that he know do not want him. Delusional. This is the state of these dudes. They sit online all day and they scroll. They ain't looking at how to get out that dust bucket phase. And then two, here's the thing. They whine about these women that don't want them, but they don't do nothing to level up to get those type of women. This is why they love the Kevin Samuels and these dudes that try to bash these women for having, you know, options and being able to live how they want to live. Because even, I'm gonna tell you, so a part of the modern woman that they talk about the modern woman, but they're talking about that IG-esque, you know, that look of those sensual women that's online. Then another part of it is they're sitting back hating on women who are educated. They've, you know, made opportunities for themselves. Because remember the girl that Kevin Samuels, the lady that Kevin Samuels was saying average at best, that lady was already successful. So what do you want to do? You want to break her down so that she don't feel good about being successful, and she don't feel like she deserves a successful man. But again, if you listen to that actual interview that Kevin Samuels did with that particular lady that he said was average at best, she wasn't necessarily, a lot of those women was calling in saying, yo, like, I'm talking about the melanated women. A lot of those women wasn't even calling in looking for a rich man. They was saying it. It was also men calling Kevin Samuels out back when he was making this type of content, saying, yo, I'm not seeing how this content is beneficial to the average everyday man. And the whole thing is, there are women that's just looking for traditional, they're looking for loving relationships, and they're melanated women. And this lie that, oh, it's no submission and the rest of the stuff. Why? Because they're constantly looking at those women, most of those exotical women that are not Israelite women, women of other nations, who they want to be, they want a trick, they want a treat, they want all that. They don't want you just with you in your dust mode. They don't want that. And I don't know how many times we gotta see it. They only get with these dudes, the majority, if the dude can afford them a lifestyle that they want. They're not checking for them unless the dude, and it's who, like, who said this? The dude, what's his name on his channel? Cause shout out to him. The dude Michael King, or King Riches, cause I watch his channel, yo. His content is so hilarious. He be up there telling these dudes that these girls don't want them, but yet they take, you know, the little exceptions to the rule. Like, of course, if you in major cities where a girl, like them exotical girls of no color, they going through a phase. They like listening to Travis Scott. They going through a phase, right? But the moment they out of college or out of high school, honey, it's back to their own folks. These dudes, and I'm gonna tell you this too. They're obsessed with this, and they just do not want to face the facts. The very fact that lady made that video with the dude in the car, where she says it's not a badge of honor to get attention from a melanated dude, and the dude was trying to argue the point, is that's how you know how delusional they are. They don't want to accept the fact. They've been holding on to that that, oh, the non-dude of color's daughters, oh, they attracted to us, and they this and this. They're not. Face the facts. All that happened is they distracted you over here, sent her to get your money to bring back into their community, and now they pandering to your woman, saying, listen, y'all genetics are everything. We need to be, having kids with y'all. Because that's all they did was run off on the plug. They distracted him with her and ran off on the plug to get access to your woman. And you somewhere online all day scrolling. And these women deal with you a total of 15 minutes. Take that money and they are running off on the plug. Now, this may not be every, woman from those other nations that do that, because some of them do really, there might be some women that actually, they do maybe fall in love with a guy. But on an everyday situation, no. And we can see this. They're coming online on TikTok, and you see in the videos on YouTube where they're talking about these melanated men and how it was not beneficial for them to be with them. I've seen it with my own eyes, how it worked, how women of non-color were treated after being seen with a melanated man. And people, they could believe this whole, oh, that's over with type of time. No, I've seen it with my own eyes in action. So if they're going to be associated with these type of dudes, they wanted to make it worth their while. They're going to need to drop a bag off. Simple as that. These dudes want to be delusional. They get online, whine and ill. These all, modern women, like the baby mama that they still want to be with. And mind you, y'all, let me clue y'all into a little secret, y'all. It's a whole sector of YouTube with nothing. It's jam-packed, y'all, with traditional women that keep a home. You know how I know? Because I have a homemaking channel. And there's plenty of women of color, Israelite women that have similar channels where they're all about cooking, cleaning. I don't know if brothers know, it's a whole sector where women are keeping home and doing their homes and homemaking and renovating and making over their homes, teaching other women how to cook. You know why they not paying attention to that? But they'll constantly be up here complaining about modern women, because they want to be with those women. Those women don't want to be with them. And like I said, it's plenty of examples of what I'm talking about. If y'all go to that channel, Catfished on here, y'all will see these dudes, they live in the metaverse. So they're obsessed with everything that the Saweeties and the City Girls and Meg Thee Stallion type chicks and Danny Lays and all them exotical looking chicks online, and they're obsessed with that rapper and NFL player type of lifestyle, because those men are afforded to be around those women, not because those women is legitimately like, oh, let me be with you, but because they have money, so they could afford to drop a Chanel off. I could get you them Chanel and Dior shoes those type of women that's only interested in that. So you're looking at the materialistic type of women. But because if you listen to what these dudes are saying, they're literally saying it. But they pretend to all the other types of women out there that all women are modern women. And they're really jealous of the other type of women that, like I said, that they call modern women. The women that are melanated, who are successful and can afford to do for themselves. Like, prime example, I know y'all seen me on my lifestyle. If you look at my lifestyle channel, honey, I was walking across the street to the Chanel store to go get me some Chanel. Did I ask a dude to drop a bag off, or I went and got my own Chanel bags and shoes? Boo, what I need you to get me a Chanel bag? I can afford it myself. So these women, especially a lot of these influencer women, they're creating the lifestyle that they want. It's not that you don't need a man, because I don't subscribe to, oh, I don't need no man type of energy. I'm into traditional relationships. It's just that the Most High Yah has afforded women opportunity. And a lot of men are upset about women being successful because now women don't have to put up with the dust. If I don't want your dustiness in my presence, I don't have to deal with you, dude. Like, you need to be adding to my life or you're not in my life. Simple as that. Like, why would I add your dust and have to drag you along because you dusty to my life? Simple as that. That's why they mad, because these type of women, you hear them pushing all kind of like bugged out type of time that, oh, you know, it's a lot more women than men, and y'all, they like to push that, oh, y'all hitting the wall and y'all running out of time. Please, ain't nobody running out of time. Last time I checked, the Most High Yah got the clock on that. And whenever he say somebody is going to get what they're going to get, he the one that have say so over all that. So to be out here, it's just trying to instill desperation in women. But also, they want to punish women for being successful. And also, they want to punish those women that are modern women. Now, I'm going to tell you, I'm not advocating for those women that are living that materialistic lifestyle and that 304 lifestyle, because we know where that's headed. But I'm telling you, every wicked man, they gonna get a wicked reward. So even when you see those men trying to get that, they be average men they'll call you a gold digger just for wanting basic provision and wanting to be provided for or whatever, and wanting the respect of a wife and all that other stuff. But those women, they will spend that money on them. And if those women don't want to pay them attention, they online bitter. That's why they love, like I said, the Kevin Samuels and these other dudes that make that type of content. Because they really pressed, because those women aren't impressed. Simple as that. Simple as that. They don't want to be bothered unless you have an economic status that's going to put them and their family on. And they are taking them resources back to their community. Other than that, they're paying you dust. Can we talk about where's the lie? And then now they're upset because the melanated women are not sticking around anymore to be the come up woman anymore. So now they be successful living the life they want to live. They like, why would I pay attention to you, dust ball? That's where it's at. So on one side, the bitterness is coming. One side, the melanated women, they're tired of this. They've been telling them, these women, oh, their preferences is all into them, trying to create a narcissistic, Jezebelic, triangulated relationship, because they want the woman of non-color to feel like they here. They want the melanated woman to feel like she here. And just to keep her worshiping him, upholding him, to feel like she down with the cause. And then they're giving any of the resources they have to this woman, and she running off on the plug. It's simple as that. And they're bitter about it, because now they trying to be over here, the women ain't going. And they like, nah, bruh. And over there, the woman is just like, dude, it's not even really valuable for me to mess with you, so you're gonna have to drop a bag off and some. And I want all my family put on from your bag. And then when they run out of resources, drop. And listen, I'm not trying to be disrespectful to the melanated man, because like I told you, I love the melanated man, because the Most High Yah made the melanated Israelite man, right? So the nonsense, and I'm gonna make another video about submission, because the nonsense about people being submissive and all the rest of this stuff that they talk about, they love to pop that scripture, but they're not moral and they're not righteous, and they love to pop that, right? But they covered all these wicked women in the first place. But whatever. Submission is something that naturally occurs when a safe environment is made to do so. So the Most High Yah is the perfect example of what our relationship, his relationship with us, we are his people are his bride, is the perfect relationship. So he provides for us in every single way, making it safe for us to submit to him. Because submission comes with a trust. Like, the Most High Yah will never leave and forsake you, right? He has never left me alone or whatever. And I could trust that I can count on him. I could trust that he gonna be the friend when I need a friend and stick closer to me than a brother, right? So therefore, I could submit to that without question. Because the environment is there. Of the safety net is there. But I can't be non-loyal, promoting other people and doing all kind of bugged out stuff and then be like, well, you need to be submissive. No, that's not how that works. Scientifically, faith-wise, and all the above, that's not how submission works. Even because they love to talk about animals, even though we have dominion over the animals. But okay, we're not animals. We command the animals. So even in their kingdom, submission works that same way. They have to feel safe to do so. I ain't never seen in no kingdom where you just gonna submit blindly. And they love to try to put that on our women. And they love to they don't look at nothing. They only use stuff like slavery and the rest of that stuff when it benefits them. But they don't ever want to talk about how that affected the women and all the rest of that stuff. But you love boosting women that have not experienced those same traumas against your own. You wicked. Just say it, that you're wicked. You complain about these modern women because you really want to be with those wicked women. And then you try to slap that label on every woman as a way, because the dudes is indoctrinated with this foolishness, as a way to just, when a woman is questioning what you're talking about, oh, she's a modern woman. So really, it's dudes is delusional, and this is not all dudes, all men. It's not all men, but it's a group of men that's delusional. They want women that they can't afford. They're upset, bitter, and mad that these women do not want them, and so they taking it out on every other group of women. Y'all let me know what y'all thoughts are in the comment section. I'll see y'all soon on the next video.
Hey honeys, thank you for watching my video, and if you haven't, definitely make sure you check out my Teespring, KingBritneyChanel Couture, where you can find my latest merch. I upload a lot of new designs frequently, so definitely make sure you check it out. We have mugs, we have wall tapestries, canvas art, pillows, fleece blankets, apparel, and so much more. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all on my next video.